Italy just made a decision that could redefine Western civilization. And if you think that this is just another European law, you're missing the point. What Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni is about to do will send shockwaves through every nation that values freedom, sovereignty, and the survival of its culture. Italy's ruling party, the Brothers of Italy, has introduced sweeping legislation to ban the burqa and niqab in every public space across the country: schools, shops, offices, and streets. The bill also requires mandatory identification checks for anyone wearing full face coverings in public, giving police the authority to stop and document individuals without prior suspicion, effectively making compliance and social integration non-negotiable. The law applies uniformly across Italian society with no religious exemptions, signaling that national law supersedes all claims to alternative legal frameworks. Violators will face inordinate fines of up to $3,000. The law would follow the lead of some Italian regions like Lombardy and towns like Novara, who've previously enacted local restrictions on security grounds, building on a general Italian law against concealing identity in public. Now, spearheading this effort is none other than Italy's nationalist populist Prime Minister par excellence, Giorgia Meloni, who is not mincing words. She's repeatedly stated that there is a fundamental compatibility problem between Islamic culture and the Christian values that built Europe, noting that most of the Islamic cultural centers in Italy are financed by Saudi Arabia and Qatar. She's made it clear that as long as she is prime minister, Italy will not allow foreign governments to shape its public life or undermine its constitutional values. And
Italy is reigniting a fierce cultural debate, this time over Islamic dress.
Italy is on the verge of passing a law that could change the way religious freedom, cultural life, and national identity interact in Western societies. What started as a debate over burqas and niqabs has quickly become a much broader conversation about how countries balance religious expression with civic norms, and the world is watching. This potential law would go further than anything Italy has attempted before. It is aimed at banning full-face coverings, like the burqa and niqab, in all public places: schools, offices, shops, and streets. Violators could face fines as high as €300 to €3,000, a serious penalty for something tied to deeply held religious beliefs for millions. Will Muslims take this new development lightly? And what happens if they chose to retaliate?